So, I know that we've both been paying attention to this shit. I've been paying more to the political side. You've been paying attention more to the the stocks and like investment, more financial side of it. But like, I know you were wanting to talk about that shit, just about like the state of like the financial side of America, just
Yeah,
how fucked
well,
everything is.
yeah, I don't want to start any fear mongering or anything, but like you said, America is pretty fucked right now whenever it comes like our financials.
Because of the media and the Democrats.
I mean,
Mm.
I'm looking at it more like from the just numbers aspect and like shit that's going on, like just with that, like just rising interest rates.
I mean, everything, like, bro, shit is expensive during a war, right?
Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened if Biden handled everything differently, or if he wasn't in office. You know what I'm saying?
But see, this is the thing. Even before Biden was in office, like that's what I was saying. If you look at it from a non-political point, it all traces back. Like we were already in like debt, and we were already
I mean, yeah, we've been in
fucking
debt for a long time.
printing even more money, and our inflation was like getting fucking like it was already going up. It's been going up since like 2000, like shit 2000s. To be honest, like it's
But
crashed a couple times.
before Biden came in office, our economy wasn't, I mean, doing that bad. Like, Trump had done a lot of what he said he was going to do as far as
He was doing everything that he could, and I do believe that he was doing everything that he could to help
he
fight it.
he was doing everything. Trump was doing everything that was possible from his position. Like he was making it where like a lot of like companies couldn't buy shit overseas, and like a lot of shit had to start being made in America, and like that shit, like that.
Which also helped raise prices up a little bit more.
I mean
too.
that shit, but it's good in the long run though, because things will eventually get cheaper. Like if America, that's the whole point, is if you bring business back to America, then America won't depend on other countries. So whenever something happens like this in the world, we will be completely, what's the word, self-sustainable. We'll be financially independent. We'll be able to support ourselves because we have all the food crops, we have all the factories that make the shit that we need, so we won't need to pay extra to get it shipped from some place that we normally buy it from another place, but there's a war, so we can't get it from there.
Yeah, because of all the turfs and shit. And that's definitely not helping. And we're seeing that with the oil and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like that's just what Trump was trying to do, which that's one good thing that a lot of people agreed with.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, this has nothing in. I mean, it does have to do with the presidents a little bit, but all around is inflation has been a problem. It's like been a problem. Like it's been growing and growing and growing since like
Since that fucking
I would say
the
shit.
first economy, not the first, but the more recent economy collapse before COVID, it had to do with
Talking
what's it
about
called?
2008.
Yeah,
2008 was definitely it was
it
definitely
fucked up a
something.
lot of shit.
I was watching this video on it recently, and this guy was talking about it was. I'm kind of skipping ahead. I'll get
Yeah,
to the
my
point
bad.
and then I'll bring it up. But basically, what's going on right now, and about time this comes out, I don't know whenever you guys are gonna see this. Who knows where the fucking financial state of America will be? But so far, it's
be out in
looking
2 weeks.
be out in 2 weeks, so it'll probably be around the same. But basically, like inflation is getting like so fucking like bad, bro. Like it's going through the roof. And another thing is the Fed. They're trying to fight it. And whenever it comes to like fighting inflation and shit, like what I've been learning so far is like I'm not super knowledgeable like on this shit. I'm not a fucking financial advisor. I don't want any of you guys to think that shit. But this is just what I'm learning on the shit. I try to stay up to date with it because like I like stocks and shit. But basically what he was saying was the feds only have two options, and both of them are pretty fucking bad. And like one of them is they're gonna keep letting inflation go up and up and up, stop fighting it, and like you know what I mean, keep interest rates low, so it makes shit cheaper for the people. But what's actually going to happen is that everything's going to start costing more. Like, this guy, he went back in time. I forgot where this error was, but like, he just went back in time and compared whenever something like this happened, and he basically said, like, think about the price of bread. You can
It
get
happened. I don't know what he was talking about, but I remember learning about it happened during the shit in Germany with all the Nazis. I'm pretty sure, because they were using so much money that they had to keep printing more and more money. I don't know if it was before the first world. I don't know when it was, but it was around the time of the world wars and shit like that. I'm pretty sure it was in Germany. If I'm wrong, I'm fucking wrong, but I remember this happening at some point. I remember hearing it in history class. But like they just had to keep printing more and more money, but then it ended up fucking everything up, because yes, like everything is cheaper at the beginning and everything is good because there's more money, but the money loses value.
Exactly.
So they have to start charging more, so things end up inevitably becoming more expensive, because the money, the more you print, it has less of a value.
Exactly, and that's also how many great powers have fallen, is fucking overinflation. Because, like think about it.
And before you say that, the scariest thing is America doesn't really have a gold reserve anymore.
No, we cut that shit off.
Like, the point of
fucking years
our currency was supposed to be that the dollar is backed by gold.
Yeah.
But now it's not backed by shit, it's just a dollar.
It's just paper.
Yeah.
Paper.
Yeah, whatever you're gonna say.
This is basically it.
Oh.
It's just, but it's the world currency, and like right now, a lot of other countries and shit are losing faith in it, and like that's why Russia is fucking trying to abandon it, and they're trying to go with like rubies or whatever the fuck, rubles. You know, you guys can correct me in the comments the right monetary term for it, but yeah, man, it's getting really fucked. And like I was saying about the feds, like we keep jumping all over the place. Let me get this shit out real fast. But
similar to the podcast Impulsive, we're not gonna just stick to certain topics and then it's gonna be perfectly
Yeah.
organized. We're gonna be jumping around. We're high as fuck.
Yeah, but basically, the feds have two options, and one of those is that they could keep raising interest rates, like I was already saying,
Right.
and it would just cause the price of everything to keep going up.
Right.
And like as you can see, like I've been looking for an apartment and shit. I've been looking for housing, and just to see.
Not the best
And
time.
not the best time at all. Everything's fucking expensive as shit, dude. It's like 500. You know the limit to buy like a standard house for like a family of 5, whatever.
I don't.
$500,000. You need $500,000 to get like a family's house, bro. A decent house in a decent area. $500,000.
I just like to point out.
I'm pretty sure it varies in state to state. I will say it will vary,
Yeah.
but $500,000, like, it's still a lot. And
It
like,
is definitely a lot.
and think about it in Oklahoma. Like, if we look at it from
Like,
here
it's
in
pretty
Oklahoma,
fucked.
yeah, because like my mom and my stepdad, they've been looking for houses and shit, and bro, they're not finding anything.
Now
Unless-
is the best time to be a landowner more than ever.
Oh yeah. And another thing that you'll find in with these house wars is that these big corporations are buying them up, bro.
I fucking hate banks so much, bro.
No, it's not even
Bro,
the
no,
banks,
banks.
it's corporations
Well,
too.
banks, yes, corporations.
Like Airbnb and shit.
Any company, like for a while, China was buying a lot of our property.
Yeah.
China owns a lot of American property, but anyone can buy that shit. But banks be doing it, and it's pretty fucked. Companies can do it, and like, yeah. They're contributing to the problem. They know they are too, but it's just like, it's literally like
It's capitalism.
such an easy way to make money
It's
if they're in that
capitalism.
position. That, yeah.
It's like if you look at the housing market right now, and
Don't blame capitalism though, because the problem with capitalism is like everyone gets mad at capitalism, but capitalism is good. The only flaw with capitalism is it succumbs to corruption. With good regulation, capitalism can be fucking perfect. It could be the key to a perfect society type shit. Like, it would be one of the key components. But with corruption, it fucks everything up.
Yeah.
So with good regulation, capitalism could be a fucking gold star, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's
I
fucked.
can agree
We're
with
all
that.
fucked. People are fucked, and we won't ever make good regulation.
Everything's going on, man. But yeah, and then the second thing that they could do is, which was what they're doing right now, is just keep raising interest rates, which is going to cause
Yeah.
like a whole recession. Like we're actually in the beginning of a recession. They've already raised it starting this month in May, I think, like 8% or something. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong.
And
I'm
maybe
pretty sure it's like up to-
explain what a recession is for the viewers that may not know or familiar with that word.
Okay, so here, let me give you guys the definition, because I don't know the definition off the top of my head. I'm not gonna give you guys some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But
Bro, no cap. At some point in the future, when our podcast is bigger, we finna have a little young Jamie, a Stone Knowledge podcast version of fucking Jamie. You know what I'm talking about? The dude
who's
on
that?
Joe Rogan's podcast. He's like the dude behind the scenes. You never see his face, but like anytime they're talking about something, he'll like
Oh yeah,
always
type it in,
always
look
Google
it up.
it and pull it up on the screen and shit. His name's Jamie. But yeah, we finna have a motherfucker with a little computer and then a screen, so like if we're ever talking about some shit that we need to like pull it up or fact check, we'll have a motherfucker do that shit. That's in the future though. If any of you guys ever wanna like, if you guys wanna be that person, you know what I'm saying, hit us up.
Could be you.
Could be you. You have to just be good at Googling shit.
Okay, so I can't find the word, so you guys can look it up on your own time, but I'm going to give you a quick summary. Basically, a recession is where everything becomes fucking expensive, like just as an interest rates wise. So like your credit cards, any loans and shit that you have, any debt that you have, it's going to cost way more. You're going to have to pay way more in the end on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And your mortgage rates, like on your houses that you...
I'm getting high as fuck, bro. There's trees and gas. Oh, shit.
I'm just trying to explain the fucking economic crisis that we're facing right now.
And I'm getting high as
Okay. This is our generation.
I'm getting high and learning, bro.
Yeah, this is Stone Knowledge in its finest. But yeah, anyway, fucking... Anyway, shit, I even forgot where I left off.
You were talking about the fucking, like, the second option that, where
Oh yes, the second option.
they would start fucking, what was it called, raising the shit.
Yeah, they'll start raising interest rates and shit. Sorry, you guys.
Fuck everything up, and we'll get the beginning of the recession. You're explaining what the recession is, and we're all gonna get fucked.
Okay, so no, not everyone's gonna get fucked. But I mean, it's mainly the rich that are gonna get fucked.
The rich are?
No, I mean the rich aren't. Like there's a lot that factor into it. Like basically, the interest that they're raising, we're not seeing like all of it as like a people. It's mainly being raised on the businesses right now. Like the businesses are reportedly paying like 10 to 12% like interest. And so it's like they're not going to keep paying that shit and like, you know, losing money. If they're not making money, they're not having a business open. So eventually they're going to reflect that onto the people. You know what I'm saying?
My bad, bro. I'm so high.